Let me show you how I make my absolutely delicious stuffing that is just such a family favorite, and on Thanksgiving it's one of the stars on the table. It's going to start off with some really good quality bread. I love a sourdough or like a rustic Italian bread for this, and I tear it into pieces. I don't like to cut it, I like to tear it, and then I just leave them on a baking sheet and I just let it dry out overnight. Don't cover it, just leave it just like that on the counter and set it aside. When you're ready to make your stuffing, you're going to go ahead and dice up tons of yellow onions or leeks. My recipe calls for leeks or onions, whichever you have. It will work great. Just make sure if you're using leeks that you wash them really well, and then just dice up all of your onions and all of your celery. I love a lot of celery here. Set that aside. My stuffing would not be complete without sausage. I love a mix of hot and sweet sausage in my stuffing, and I just cook it in a skillet, crumbling it as I go until it's fully cooked, and then I remove it and leave all of those bits, all of that flavor in the bottom of that skillet. Add some butter and olive oil, because listen, this is the one time of the year where we're not skimping. You want this goodness to seep into your bread and just make for the most incredible tasting stuffing you'll ever have. Then add in your onions and your celery and saute with a little bit of salt and pepper until they become soft and translucent. Pick up a little bit of color. In the meantime, chop up tons of herbs nice and fine. I've got rosemary, thyme, parsley. I like to make sure it's finely chopped. Set that aside. And when your onion mixture is ready, add the sausage right back in. I love to deglaze with some white wine. I think it adds so much delicious flavor. And add those chopped herbs back in. Give it all a really good stir, let it cook a minute, and set it aside just to cool slightly. In a small bowl, I crack a couple of eggs. I do like to put eggs in my stuffing. I feel like it gives you a souffle-like interior, which cannot be beaten. I whisk them up. I just use the same bowl that I had the herbs in. I add them to some stock. I don't know why I crack them separately. Usually I just go right into the stock, but doesn't matter. Mix it together, and when you're ready, you're going to add your bread, your sausage mixture, your egg and chicken stock mixture all together, and you're just going to carefully just toss it all to combine. Your bread will immediately start soaking up all of that wonderful brothy goodness, and you cannot even imagine how good this is. Add this to a buttered casserole dish. I like to dot at the top with some butter. Well, it gives you a little extra flavor. It gets that top nice and golden brown. And then I like to cover it and cook it in a hot oven, covered for part of the time and uncovered the rest of the time, or until it looks like this. It is sensational. I'll leave the link to the recipe below, and I hope you make it and I hope you love it. Bye-bye.